Go. Oh my gosh. So we gotta cut the laminate first.
Yeah.
Get it all.
You're taking it off before it runs out.
Yeah. Then you gotta put that thing back on and run it out, right?
Oh, come on, stupid thing. Turn it on. Run it. Get the... And then turn it back off. And that's garbage.
Mr. Best, Miss Campbell.
It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. Give it to us, but.
No, they need this laminated by today.
Well, it'll be today, but.
By the end of the day, actually.
Alright, well, end of the day.
Whose is it?
Miss Angela told me to give it to y'all and say Mr. Skellinger needs it by the end of the day.
Alright, end of the day will be at the end of the day.
Okay. Oh. Do we have laminating film?
Yeah, we bought some at the end of the year. We better have some, because remember that was part of the...
Yeah. Oh, scoot over here. You got video, you got sound on that?
Yeah,
Oh, damn
everything.
It. Stop.
I'm going to load this on YouTube so I can always access it later. I'm not videoing you, I'm videoing how to change the laminate.
I know, do it. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, you never remove the brass end.
Okay.
You never remove that one. 'Cause that's your lead guide. Okay. Your paper feeds from the bottom. You have to make sure that these are in tight, and you cannot push them in tight enough to get them tight. So, you tap them on something until there's no space left between your guide and your... And whenever you put these back on, make sure that your screws are both pointing the same direction. And again, I'm going to have to tap it to get it to go in all the way.
Yes.
Who is in charge? Oh. Recording.
Yes.
Who's in charge of edges on the password? Load your brass in first
Alan
because
Dobbs.
it's got the.
Alan Dobbs.
Do we just need to email him? Okay. Okay. And this pulls through and lays over your top roller. The reason you don't ever move your brass guides on this one end is because that's what lines your laminating film up together on the edges. Okay, same thing for the bottom.
So basically, just always take off the left side and never mess with the brass side.
You don't mess with the brass end. That sounded kind of. I'm glad I said brass. Nobody's seeing this video but you, right?
Oh, on the TV. I'll put it on the TV. It's going to be my test.
Whatever.
Going to be my test. HDMI, high def. So the top one comes up underneath, right? Rolls up underneath it. Like it comes down.
Yeah.
And that one is going to come up to the top, right?
It does as well.
This one comes down from the bottom as well?
It comes from the back and rolls up.
Okay.
Okay. I always turn it where the screw is facing up at me so I can see that I'm getting them both in the right spot. Check each end. Make sure they're tight.
No spaces in between.
No space at all. Tighten down your screw. Okay. Actually, I normally do the bottom one first. I'll show you why. And roll this one back up. The bottom half's a little more complicated. You need to get over here so you can see what I'm showing you. This bar down here, it drops down. Okay? Load your brass end first because it's your movable end. Now, this, the reason this drops down is because you put your paper underneath it. You pull it up over this metal bar like this, goes behind it. You pull it up. And you put this one over the wheels first. Because this has a tendency to fall down whenever you do it last. So it's the one that goes up first. When you get that in place, then you put this bar back up where it goes. Okay? Alright, that's loaded. Now, bring this one back down over the rollers. Okay, and this is where you check your line up on your film. Make sure it's lining up good, which it is.
Lining up good just means is it
On the ends here,
yeah.
to make sure that you're,
Is it basically just the same
make
size
sure that
side?
you're, see? Make sure that your edges of your laminating film are matching up. Okay. Now Now it's changed out. The last thing that goes back on is this right here, because the machine will not run if this is off or if this plastic deal is raised up. Pull your lever in, make sure your deal's on tight, shut your plastic top down, turn it on.
There used to be a little practice thing. Is it still there?
Wish I had 2 of these.
We could probably. Is there a piece of cardboard on behind that can be used?
It can't be too thick. I can use this. Okay. And this is what you feed your film through with. Whenever you're feeding cold film, you always want to make sure you have 2 cardboards to go through, or 2 papers to go through. Because if you send just one through, it'll pucker your film a little bit. As you can see, even with 2 of them, it does a little bit. But it keeps it somewhat straighter whenever you've got 2 of them going through. This one needed to be heavier, but oh well. Send it through. Stop. Why did I do that? Okay,
And that's it.
that's it.
All right.
When it gets heated up, it's ready to go.
Okay. And this will be loaded and put on the TV as soon as we get HDMI. All right. Good deal.